Hi TSC fans, and welcome to Season 2 of Eurasian Master-Chef with me, your host Jason Tolson. It's National Day, everybody. It's the eve of National Day actually, and we're all celebrating the nation's birthday. But we have something very special in store for you today to begin the new season of Eurasian Master-Chef. This is of course episode 1, and we'd like to present to you the one and only executive chef, Jerome Rezel. Jerome, welcome.
Hi guys, welcome. Thank you very much.
So Jerome is coming to us live right now from Bali, okay, where he's he's the executive chef of the Radisson Blu at Uluwatu, right?
Yes, in Bali, Uluwatu.
Wow, yeah. Uluwatu is a beautiful place. If you haven't been there, folks, you guys should definitely go and check that out. But Jerome, maybe you can tell us a little bit more about how you ended up in Bali.
Wow, it's actually quite a long story. So to keep it short, I was working for the Jamie Oliver Group back home in Singapore.
Right.
And they had an opportunity or a posting in Bali itself. Right. And they asked me if I wanted to go over there and hit the opening team, etc. and all that.
Right.
I took the opportunity and I went there the contract was actually just for 2 years. And I fell in love with the place and I didn't want to leave. Right. So I got another job in a hotel. I was the executive chef of another resort and spa.
Right.
And I moved again afterwards to the Radisson Blu. So I've been here in a total of about 7 years now.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, it's very hard to leave Bali. I used to go to Bali maybe like once a year when I was during my DJing days. I used to play at places like Embargo and I don't know whether it's still there or not. Embargo, Syndicate at.
You sure not Sky Garden?
Yeah. No, I've never played Sky Garden. But mainly Embargo, and this other place called Syndicate. I think it's no longer there at Seminyak, where Double Six used to be.
I think it's probably not there anymore.
Yeah, it's probably gone. So what made you want to be a chef?
Wow. Well, I will probably date it back all the way to when my grandmother was cooking. I think she's one of the most amazing cooks that I know myself.
Right.
And of course, my mom's cooking is more towards the Chinese cooking. So I have influences of both Chinese and sort of Eurasian cooking.
Right.
And my aunts and all are like great bakers, and also I've been influenced by that since young.
Right.
And it just got me going. I started off to learn from them. Mm-hmm. And then eventually when I went to the army, I met a chef in the army. He sort of inspired me to take the first step to go to culinary school. And he said that, after you're done with this, go enroll yourself into school and we'll see from there, right? So, and it took off and I really fell in love with culinary. I still failed my theory all the way, but my practical I was doing well in practical, so that saved it.
Right, but that's interesting. How is there theory when it comes to culinary? Is it with regards to ingredients? A description of taste, flavor, or what?
I probably could answer your question if I turn up for the classes, but in general, it's just more of like understanding temperatures and hygiene and of course safety procedures, which eventually as executive chef now, it's the most important things is definitely understanding about costing and hygiene and safety for food. So as I grew along in my career, of course these things were picked up eventually. So Shallots can only, and like culinary schools, Shallots be it or Sunrise, can only teach you so much. At the end of the day, it's the experience that you get in the industry.
Thank you very much for agreeing to come on this show.
It's my pleasure.
Before we move forward, folks, what I would like to do right now is to explain why you're looking at the screen and you're seeing the split screen right now. Basically, we have been having COVID. Not only in Singapore, but it's a problem that's going around the world. And unfortunately, we've not had the opportunity to film Eurasian Master-Chef in anyone's homes over the past couple of months. So it's honestly been close to a year hiatus. So Jerome has so graciously agreed to come and do the show with us. So the format for today's show is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to. You're going to see it in Zoom form, like how we are recording right now, and then you're going to see a video that Jerome recorded in his home, edited by his wonderful wife. Okay, they did such a great job on the video, and then we'll come back to this Zoom meeting and we'll end off the video. So we hope that you're going to enjoy the show. Okay, and if you have any feedback or comments, feel free to come back and let us know. Okay, but in the meantime, Jerome, what are you going to be showcasing for us today?
So in the video that we're going to show you guys, we're going to do a Chinese version of braised pork belly with pig's ears, but it has sort of a lot of influence of the Eurasian Sehbak that we have, right? So it's a lot of similarities, but I have sort of like a twist to that dish itself. So again, like I said, everyone has their own different recipes, and this is just one of my own recipes that I played around with. So I hope that everyone's gonna enjoy the video and try it out at home. I think you probably can find all the ingredients back home in Singapore as well.
For sure, and you know what, folks, I've already seen the video. It's really easy to follow. It's very straightforward. I think you guys are going to have a great time trying this recipe out at home. Okay, so let's cut to the chase and present to you the video. Here is Chef Jerome Rezel with his take on the Eurasian Sehbak.
All right.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Master-Chef. I'm Jerome Rezel, and thank you, Jason, for letting me be part of this amazing MasterChef episode that you guys are doing. Today, I want to show you guys how to make braised pork belly with pig's ears. Now, it's similar to a Eurasian dish called the Sehbak, but I'm doing more of a Chinese version of it. So I'm going to show you guys the ingredients that we have, and I'm going to show you the method of how we're going to do it. So stay tuned. Alright, so over here we have a pork belly, alright, weighing close to about maybe 500 grams. We got one pig's ear. These are the ingredients for the stock base itself to make the pork belly. So we have some red shallots, we have garlic, we have cinnamon, star anise, we have cloves, we have a bit of chili. These are cabai rawits, which you find mostly in Indonesia, but you can use chili padi if you want, or you can use dried chilies as well. We have, of course, our Chinese five spice. We have boiled eggs, and we have fried tofu, which I've already pre-fried, which we'll put it in later on. Alright, and over here we have the ingredients for the chili sauce itself. So we're going to make like a chili dipping sauce for the braised pork belly, which we will do later on. So I've showed you the ingredients, and now let's get cooking. Alright, so over here I have a pre-boiled water. But what we're going to do is we're going to boil the pork belly and the pig's ears for about 15 minutes. Right, this is of course one, to get rid of any impurities on the pork itself. Right, number two is going to make it softer for us to cut. So we're going to cut it into our desired shape. And make it easier for us later on when we are cooking the braised pork. Alright, so 15 minutes, we're going to leave it in. We're going to close it up. We'll be back. While the pork belly and the pig's ears are cooking, what we're going to do is we're going to make the chili first. Alright, so you need your trusty blender. Alright, you have about 300 grams, 250 grams of red chili. You have your small cabai rawit or chili padi if you want to use, it's fine. You've got about a handful of garlic, one block will be good enough. And you can use ginger or galangal, so it depends on you. For me, I prefer ginger, so I'm going to put in some ginger. And I have a cup of vinegar, so just put in a cup of vinegar. Alright. Put a bit of water inside so it's easier to blend. Alright, and blend it. So the consistency that you want to have is something similar to this. We're gonna put it to cook for a while. Alright, so we're gonna cook it on the pan. So we got my trusty little small pan over here, or pot. Alright, we're gonna put the chili inside. And we're gonna cook the chili sauce. We're going to add in a bit of light soy sauce into it. a bit of sugar. Again, sugar and salt is again all up to your preference, taste buds, how you like it, how sweet you want it. Remember, when you put in the vinegar, there's sort of a tartiness flavor to it. It's got a bit of kick as well. If you like spicy, put more chili padi. If you like it less spicy, just use more of the big chilies itself. Alright, so just let it cook. What we're going to do is we're going to add in a bit of sesame oil. So sesame oil brings out another dimension to the flavor itself as well. Most important is to always taste, make sure the flavors are there. "15 minutes has been up." Alright, so we're going to take out the pig's ears now, as well as the pork belly. Take a look. Okay, so now we have the pork belly. We're going to cut it up. Alright, so we're just going to cut it into nice slices. We're going to continue cooking later inside. Alright, so nice slices of the pork belly over here. So the pig's ears itself, alright, you just want to cut it very thinly at an angle. Alright. You just want to give the shallots a cut into half. It doesn't matter how you cut it. Just very rough chop on this. Alright, here we go. Boom! And for the garlics, you just want to give it a nice smash. And now we're ready to saute this off. Alright, let's go. So now to cooking. We're going to add in first the shallot and the garlic. Give it a nice saute. So this is where all the flavor is. The garlic and all the shallots is all the flavors coming out. You're going to add in your cinnamon, your cloves and your star anise. If you guys are here, you can smell the aroma coming out. Beautiful. Alright, and finally you add in the chili. So get a good saute on the chili as well. Now everyone has their own methods. I mean, a lot of people, some of them blend the garlic into a paste and they cook it off. Some people don't put shallots. Well, it's again all in your preference. For me, I prefer to have whole chunks of garlic and shallots inside the mixture. Alright, so next we're going to add a bit of water. We're going to add light soy sauce. So you're going to add about a cup of soy sauce inside. And you're going to add also about a cup of dark soy sauce as well. Now you're going to add in about 20 grams of sugar. So you can use rock sugar if you want. But I don't have rock sugar, so I'm going to add in just normal sugar, caster sugar, tablespoon. So we're going to let this come up to a boil. Alright, and then we're going to add in the pork belly and the pig's ears. When you see it starts to boil, you start adding in your pork belly into the mixture. You're also gonna add your pig's ears. Look at that. How good does that look? Alright, while that is boiling, I've added in my boiled eggs. Now I'm gonna add in Chinese fried spice. So a nice good tablespoon inside will be just nice. Not too much, you don't want the Chinese fried spice to overpower it, but just enough for a lot of flavor inside. And after 30 minutes, let's check it out. Woo! Look at that. Alright. It's all ready to plate up. Just braise up the sauce on top. Make sure it's nicely coated. Make sure everything gets in. Finish off with a bit of spring onions. And there you have it, my version of the braised pork with pig's ears. Alright, I hope you guys try it at home yourselves. It's a very, very easy recipe to do. Alright, so please give it a try. Hit me up on Instagram, or you can drop me a text message itself asking me if you have any questions, or you can ask Jason, because Jason probably knows how to make it himself right now. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time. See you.
And there you have it, folks. That was Chef Jerome Rezel with his take on the traditional Eurasian Sehbak. I must say, it looked like it's a really simple dish to follow.
It is, man. It's a very simple dish. You can do it at home. You know, you can do it anywhere actually.
Yeah, and a lot of the ingredients were actually, you know, I'm quite sure there's not a problem finding it in Singapore. Only thing would be the cabe, I think.
Cabe, but you can probably change it with chili padi.
Chili padi, right? Yeah. So, you know, thank you very much once again for that lovely recipe. I hope you guys will try out the recipe. Again, what you can do is you can try the recipe out, take a picture, put it in the comment section, or you can go on Instagram, follow us on at the Singapore Eurasians. And Jerome, you want to tell us what's your Instagram handle?
Sure, it's chef_JMCR. I think that's my Instagram. chef_JMCR. You can follow Jerome on his Instagram page. Yeah,
tag
do.
us. Okay, take a picture, post it on Instagram, and tag us. Okay, tag the Singapore Eurasians, and of course tag Jerome as well. Awesome. So Jerome, you know, before we go, just a couple more questions. When are you going to come back home? Are you going to come home?
I will, of course. I mean, I've been here, like I said, for quite a while, and I do plan probably in the near future to head back home to Singapore. I do want to go back home to work, and you know, like I said, I miss a lot of my family and friends, and you know, I miss all the Eurasian gatherings, all the food. So I definitely want to come back home.
Yeah. Well, it'll be great to meet you in person, and you know, maybe we can do another show in future. You know, together, in a kitchen together. That'll be great.
We'll probably cook up a bigger song, right?
I'm quite sure we would. So, you know, as you know, tomorrow's National Day, and you know, National Day is always a big deal for all of us Singaporeans. Is there anything you want to say, you know, to everyone watching, you know, for National Day? Anything you want to say to Singapore in general?
Well, I know it's a really tough time right now due to this COVID, and everyone's stuck at home, and you know, it's not the best time for everyone in terms of working and all. But you know, I still like to wish, you know, everyone a wonderful National Day, and I hope everyone stays safe, keep healthy, all right, and spend, you know, time with your family, because you know, now is the best time to, you know, spend time with your friends and family. So,
right,
of course, limit to 5 people, right?
That's right. That's the limitation we have here. Yeah, 5 people. Yeah.
So
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No, it's my pleasure. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only executive chef Jerome Rezel, who has so graciously, spent his time with us, to do that video and then to do this interview. Thank you very much for your time again, Jerome.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure having you on. Thank you for the time. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, as you watch this, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. The link is in the description. Make sure you click on the notification bell to be notified whenever we upload a new video, and give the video a like if you can. And we're gonna have a lot more Eurasian Master-Chef coming your way. You can stay tuned. We are looking forward to bringing more content to you. But like what Jerome said, Happy National Day, everybody. Everyone, please do stay safe, and we'll see you again soon.
Signing out.
Okay, so on behalf of Jerome, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Eurasian Master-Chef Season 2, Episode number 1. My name is Jason Tolson, your admin. We are signing off. Good night, take care, and we'll see you soon.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.